Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a very exciting video for me because it has to do with a little baby girl. I know a lot of my subbies know Gretchen from Cat and Paws. I tried to make everything pink on here, but as you can see here, but I didn't think it showed up enough. So I wanted to remind you all, if you don't know Gretchen and her lovely family, by the way, because they come on with her from time to time, then please go and visit her and show her some love. She is wonderful. I'm a huge fan and have been for quite some time. And she's going to be a grandma, and the baby, I want to say a huge congratulations to Chris and Samantha. Samantha is Gretchen's daughter, and Chris, we've gotten to know Chris too, because he makes appearances on the videos too, and they are a lovely couple. I am so happy for y'all. And they found out they're having a little girl, and I'm going to tell on Handsome. Okay, almost 27 years ago, when we were pregnant, we said we did not want to know the sex of the baby or the gender of the baby. We didn't want to know. No, didn't want to know. Well, we go in for the first sonogram, and the technician looks at us and says, well, would you like to know if it's a girl or a boy? And we looked at each other and said, okay. Yeah, we didn't want to know until we had a possibility. Well, she showed us that we had our little girl. And, as a mom, you don't really care if it's a boy or a girl. You're just thankful that you're having a baby, and you hope and pray all goes well. And I have to tell on Handsome, he made her show him again and again that that was his girl. He was so excited about having a girl. He could hardly get out of the room that we had the sonogram in. He was just elated. And I have to say, they are best buddies, those two. I tell you, they're very similar, and they're not only daughter and daddy, but they're very good friends too. So I'm hoping that the same happens for Chris and his daughter as well. And so I wanted to show you all what I've been working on for them. I would love to say, because when you see something that's rather simple and doesn't have a lot on it and everything, your first thought is, well, that probably didn't take very long. But for me, it does. I've heard people say they can do a pocket letter in 35 minutes. Well, for me, I haven't even gathered what I want to put in it in 35 minutes, much less do it. So it was a time where the family was out doing something together that I, to be honest and blunt, wasn't very interested in. So I thought, well, I am going to work on, these items for Chris, Samantha, and Gretchen. So here's what I did. I did the flowers without, remember I hauled recently and showed you in my recent haul, I showed you that I got the baby girl buttons, and I'll be honest with you, these were a joy to make because, I love babies for one thing. They make me talk really silly. They do. I'm going to say it like everybody says it. They smell so good. I love the smell to hold a baby and smell their head. I just do. And when Beautiful Assistant was a baby, I'd just carry her around smelling her head. Please write in the comments and see if you agree with me on that one. I've heard other people say they do the same thing. Samantha's probably thinking, oh, Corn. Oh, she's so silly. Anywho, I wanted, of course, to bring in some lace. And yes, I have these nails on just for the baby girl. And, and no, they're not Dollar Tree. I got these, I forget where I got them. Five and Below, I think. But I would have normally put, I have one more that I made. Let me get that for you. I have this one also. And I would normally have them all on this cardboard. This is the same cardboard, just cut out to look like a tag. It is not a tag because this piece comes off. But I didn't want to cover up that darling, let me put him in there, that stork, the white stork in silhouette with the baby. I just couldn't cover it up. I just thought it was so precious, you know? So I made this, what looks like a tag. They're all on the glue dots that you can reposition very easily. They're temporary. And the only one that has pink leaves is this one. I don't even know if you can see them, but there they are. And this is the first time I've ever put the leaves, actually glued them on. Normally they're glued on this paper. But if Gretchen is working with them, or Samantha, or Chris, whoever's working with them, is you're able to cut them off very easily if you don't want them. And I won't be offended, I promise. That's the beautiful thing about crafters. We all do our own thing. And I love that about us. And one thing that I might love, the next person will say, oh, no, 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 don't like it. So, and I won't be offended at all. So the fabric comes from several places. Mostly you'll recognize the Waverly fabrics from Walmart. They're fat quarters. There's also fabric from Joann's, their fat quarters. And then that beautiful white with the darling little pink rosebuds, that actually came from a thrift store. It was a handmade tablecloth. And it's all clean and nice. I mean, it smells beautiful and it's all been washed and clean. And I just love shabby chic fabrics, but for me to go to the nearest place that has the ones I really like, they are so expensive. Even to get like a quarter of a yard is very, very expensive, and they don't have sales. Well, they have clearance sales, but not on that. So the this background was online, a free image, and then I just took the solid pink. I have a lot of solid paper that I get all over. So the solid pink, I just did the corner in one, and then I used that as a pattern for the other three. And then I used my Tombow markers to go around the leaves and to do the veins on the leaves. I think you all know this is one of my favorite ribbons. That is, I tried to match this fabric with it. That is from from Hobby Lobby. And what I do is wait till it's half price and get it for $1. This little punch, I think, is Hobby Lobby also. And then the card, and I do not remember where I got this. This might even be something like Target or something. Whenever I see pink and white, I'm there. And I wrote congratulations on it and tried to make it kind of fancy. The only glitter I have on here, since it's a baby, is on the card. But I just like my glitter so much, but I kept telling myself, leave glitter off of everything else, Corn. And then I just put another little glitter heart on the back. Then I'm going to write down here to the lovely couple. And then the soon-to-be new mom and dad. Oh, how cool is that? And then for the tag, you know, I like to put tags in my cards, but I don't think this one's going to fit because I made this nice and long in case they really do want to put it on something. And this little darling is also a free image that I have popped up. The foam tape is actually from Dollar Tree on this, and I like it. I haven't seen it since. I think I only just got one, but I really, because I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, I really like it because it's thin, but it pops it up just enough. Used it on these hearts also, and just wrote, "It's a girl." And I love this image because, yes, I can remember all those ruffles on my butt when I was little. I remember those days, believe it or not. Not too clearly, but I remember that. And then I do have, because, you know, she may turn out to be a little ballerina, I'm not sure. But she does have tulle, and then she has the grosgrain ribbon, and the pink pearls are from Hobby Lobby. Grosgrain ribbon is from Dollar Tree, and the tulle, the plain pink tulle, say that 3 times fast, is from Walmart. And there that is again. And then on the back, the little sticker I put on that one from me, that was gifted to me by Craft Junkie. God love her. She gave me quite a few of the bunnies. And I just, you know, you've got to give a baby a bunny. You know what I mean? So, again, it is Cat and Paws. And it is going to be our darling little girl. Her new mommy and daddy will be Chris and Samantha. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody.